condition has its advantages.
So I wanted to make a little guide on Dynamo. I'm firstly gonna go over his role, strengths, etc, etc. Then I'll go down to his abilities. Then I'll go down to his playstyle. And then I want to go over positioning, like how you should position on the map and stuff. Then I want to go down what counters him and what you can do to like counter other people. I want to go over some hidden combos for Dynamo or like map specific things you can do. And then I want to go over a VOD that I had where I just want to explain what I'm doing and my thought process behind everything. I have around 132 games on Dynamo. I have great success in Dynamo and I'm ETERNUS 6 and I'm mainly a support player. So first of all, his role. Dynamo is simply a control archetype where he has a lot of utility with his black hole, his kinetic pulse and his quantum. Then he has some healing with his rejuvenating aura. Dynamo's strengths is his crowd control and his ability to take space and create pressure without really existing. You can literally just have black hole and people can see you have black hole and you can just hide. And that creates a lot of pressure on the map because people don't really want to group up and take fights they usually would take. Because there could be a Dynamo hiding with warp zone and black hole them, right? One of the weaknesses of Dynamo though is, however, when you don't have black hole, you're kind of useless. And in lane, you don't really do a lot. If you're Dynamo in lane, usually you go equal or you lose the lane. Unless the enemies are kind of feeding and you manage to parry them and you do some good damage to them. Most of the time you should lose lane or like go equal in lane with Dynamo. And the fact that without black hole he's not really a character unless you build around his kinetic pulse. But the best use case for Dynamo is literally just to control objectives with when you have black hole up. So let's say the buffs are spawning, you go contest buff with black hole. Let's say the urn is spawning, you go contest urn with black hole. Everything revolves around black hole and this cooldown. If you don't have black hole, go do something else on the map. But when you have black hole, you need to play more like into their face and like kind of play for it. Otherwise, you just play around, use your stomp, play for quantum and your healing. Next up, I want to go over every ability and basically how they work. So the kinetic pulse is basically a stomp that knocks people up into the air and you will deal more damage to them with some skill points. But it's essentially a crowd control ability or a CC ability. The next ability is quantum entanglement. You will basically become untargetable. When you go out, you have fire rate. But the good part about this thing is that you can grab teammates with this. So you can dodge ultimates and abilities. So you can dodge basically any ability in the game that is like a hard CC. Let's say Infernus is coming, you can dodge Infernus stun. You can dodge Ivy stun, you can dodge Lash ult, you can dodge a bunch of abilities with this ability. Then later you level it and you get more fire rate, cast range, etc, etc. But this ability is actually really good, but a lot of people undervalue this ability. It's probably one of the strongest, like, non-ultimate abilities in the game. Next up is his healing aura. It's quite simple, it's just AoE healing, not really much to it. And then Dynamo's bread and butter, Singularity, which is his black hole. You open up a massive black hole that will stun enemy and group them to you. So it's like a big teamfight ultimate, right? Next up, I want to go over skill point allocation and what every single skill point basically does. So the first point on the kinetic pulse, it slows them. And they also get fire rate slow. It's very good. You get this early into the game. So when people try to trade with you, they're slowed and they have fire rate slow. So you can trade with them. If people walk up to you or you roll into them and connect them, you basically get to punish them for free because they're slow and they have no fire rate, right? The next skill point is that on hit, when you stomp them, they take 30% more bullet damage for 8 seconds. I'm not really sure if this counts for only Dynamo or his teammates. I didn't really look at this, but it works for Dynamo at least. I'm not sure if it works for teammates. And then the last one gives you a charge and more damage. Right, so your stomps do more damage in general. Next is Quantum Entanglement. First skill point just increases the cast range so you can go further with your Quantum. I like leveling this early so you can like go higher into the air or like get to certain spots you couldn't usually do without this skill point. Next up is when you quantum, you get 25 extra, so you have 50% fire rate. It's quite good. And then the next one is reduce cooldown and more ammo when you go out of quantum. I had 18, now I have 44. I mean, now I have 40. Next up is rejuvenating aura, aka healing aura. First one is the fact that whenever you're done casting your healing, you will get a movement speed. Now I have a little movement speed after I cast the healing aura, right? Next upgrade, you just reduces cooldown. It's very good. But the last upgrade for rejuvenating aura is like the big power spike for him, because it heals based off your teammate's max HP, and you're able to use this without doing, and you're able to use this while doing other things. While you usually do this, you can't really do anything. You can't really shoot or do anything. If you level it, you can start shooting and cast abilities while you're healing and percent HP. This is a very good skill point to have. You usually want to get this very early. Next up is Singularity, and the first upgrade is more radius. You usually get this early as well for the extra range. You really want this extra range, because the more range you have, items, for example, give you plus 15 ability range, and since this increases the base range, it means that Arcane Surge, for example, has more value, and Mystic Expansion has more value. The next upgrade is Channel Duration, which basically makes it so it lasts longer. It's also a base upgrade. So Arcane Surge, once again, the ability duration is percentage based off what's already. Goes from 2.7 seconds to 3.5. So Arcane Surge has more value, for example. Then the last one is when you black hole someone, that you do a percentage of their max HP. Right now, I'm not doing a lot of damage, right? I leveled this. Now I'm doing a lot more damage. That's basically everything about skill points and abilities. Next up, I want to talk about the items. I will not go over like builds. I want to go over the items specifically. I don't really want to bore you with like the builds. There's a lot of different builds you can look at. This is just something that I made. There's a lot of different builds you can do. In general, Dynamo likes items that give him cooldown reduction, duration, movement speed, healing, and mobility, and some damage if you want to. I will go over every category, essentially, and every tier to give you like a good idea on what's good and what's not good on Dynamo. And then you can kind of build depending on that, or just steal mine. It's up to you. So when it comes to the weapon category, the only like weapon tier 1 is kind of just monster rounds, because it helps you shove the wave, since Dynamo is quite weak early game, so you need this extra shove. Other than that, there's basically nothing in the tier 2, in the tier 3, or the tier 4. You don't really want to touch this at all. You could go Gun Dynamo, which is completely fine, but it's not really that viable. You could also go Cultist, but it's not really that good. They nerfed it. And you could also go Fleetfoot, but who really builds this on Dynamo? You don't really need to. You could also buy Heroic Aura in some scenarios if you want to, like Aura Bot, as I like to call it, where you just give bullet resist to your teammates and fire rate. You don't really need to buy this, but you could. Then in the health section, here there's a lot of options you have. You have Healing Right, which just goes into Rescue Beam and Nova. Extra Stamina for Arcane Surge, I'll talk about that later. Extra Regen for Healing Booster. Healing Booster is very good, because if you buy this, if you can see, it goes from 2.5% max HP to 3%. This is massive. And then Sprint Boots, you could buy Enduring Speed, but Sprint Boots just allows you to rotate around the map faster. And it's a component for Enduring Speed, which is also not a good item for Dynamo. Tier 2 items, Debuff Reducer. If there's a lot of debuffs, you are getting like run over by an ETERNUS or anything like that. Enchanter's Emblem is really, really good right now, because it gives you cooldown reduction and spirit power. It's basically free stats. It's like really, really good. Enchanter's Emblem is one of the best like green items in the game. Enduring Speed if there's a lot of like movement slow and you're getting annoyed by not being able to move at all. Healbane, you could buy this, but you don't really, it's not really your job to do this as Dynamo. Healing Booster, like I said, is really, 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 really good on Dynamo because of the healing percentage. And once you start buying Rescue Beam or Healing Nova, this has more value once again. Reactive Barrier, if there's like a bebop or something in the lane, you could buy Restorative if you're against like a lot of characters in your lane that spam abilities like Geist, maybe Mirage, for example. Return Fire could be a purchase in some games if there's a lot of like bullet and they're shooting you a lot. You just buy it and return all of the damage you're doing. If you want to be tanky, just buy Bullet Resist. This is tier 3. It's very good if you are struggling with that. Counter Spell is really, really good as well if you're able to time it correctly, because you can counter any ability in the game. Just like Quantum Entanglements have 2 sources of invulnerability where you can dodge abilities. Remover if you're getting like perma stunned again. Next item is Rescue Beam. I feel like Rescue Beam is kind of one of the core items for Dynamo now, simply because you buy it in lane. It has a 30-second cooldown. It heals over 20% of teammates max HP. If you buy Healing Booster, it's 24%. And you just pop this in lane and you fully heal your teammates on top of the extra healing you have in lane, of course. So this heals a lot in lane, so you can't really die. Next item is Resilience. You could buy this as well for Spirit Resist if you're struggling against Spirit teams. You could get Trophy Collector, but this item is fake. It's really bad. You could also buy Veil Walker if you want to go Envis into a Veil and go Black Hole, some random guy. Right, you could do this, but it's just better to get Warp Stone at that point. Another core component for Dynamo is Warp Stone. You want to buy this on Dynamo every single game because it basically helps you gap close the short distance between you and enemy for singularity. So like, let's say you are fighting a team and let's say you're getting chased, right? You're quantuming and then you can TP back into them and black hole them, right? And kind of like bait them. There's a lot of things you can do with Warp Stone and Dynamo. But in general, it's just like you're able to gap close with black hole. Even like escaping stuff as well, where you can combo singularity. I mean, you're quantum into a Warp Stone, into a dash, so you're out. Like, it's a lot of mobility for Dynamo. Next up at tier 4 items, you could buy Cheat Death. Unironically, this item is not bad super late game, because let's say they have like a lot of damage and you're just getting nuked. You could just buy Cheat Death and you will not die while you are doing your black hole. So people can't really stop you unless they have stuns. Next item is Divine Barrier. You could buy to some games where you're against like a super fed pocket and you're struggling against his ultis. Healing Tempo is also another item which is really good for Dynamo if you have a lot of gun heroes on your team, because the Healing Tempo procs off your rejuvenating aura and your healing beam, so your teammates gets 40% fire rate and movement speed on top of the quantum fire rate. So at this point I have 92% fire rate. And this gets put onto your teammates. If you have like a gun hero on your team, you are basically like super juicing them with fire rate. And then the 3 other items that are good for Dynamo is Plated Armor. If they have like a super fed haze, or like anyone ruining your game, you just buy this. If they have like a lot of gun heroes that are proccing on hits, just buy this. Spellbreaker, if they like have like a super fed Spirit carry, you don't really need to buy this, but you could. And then Unstoppable if they have a lot of CC and you're not really able to get your black hole off. Like, let's say you're playing against a bunch of stuns, like they have knockdowns, they have curses, they have a lot of stuff. You just buy Unstoppable, and then you pop Unstoppable and then you black hole, and they can't stop the black hole. And your teammate capitalizes on the black hole, and you're just free to do whatever you want to do. That was the green items. Next up, the purples. This is where you're gonna buy a majority of your items in. Majority of your items are going to be purple and green. First upgrade, extra charge. This is really good. Really good for Dynamo. You buy this in lane. One thing that not a lot of people know is that since this gives you spirit bonus spirit power for your charged abilities, so my kinetic, right, and it gives me spirit in general, it means that my pulse width or like pulse range is even longer. So if I sell this now, my pulse range is 15 meters. If I buy this, it's 18.3 meters. Next item is Mystic Burst if you want to buy a Tank Buster. I want to talk about this later. Mystic Expansion, you want range on Dynamo, especially your Singularity. And then the really good item for Dynamo is Arcane Surge. Basically, when you dash jump, you get ability range, duration, and spirit power, which is stats that Dynamo really likes. So you just pop this, and then your black hole is like super massive. And this is super cheap as well. This is very cheap. You get this super early into the game, so you have a very big black hole super early into the game. The other items is cooldown and duration. You want to buy this for your black hole once again. You could buy slowing hex if they have a lot of mobility that you want to chase. Like, next item is DK. DK is really good if they have a lot of healers, and this deals percentage HP based on how much spirit you have. So if you have more spirit, you do more damage over time. Greater Expansion, once again, you want range on Dynamo, and I don't think I need to explain this. Knockdown if they have a fed flying character, if they have a lot of channel abilities like a 7 ulti, if they have a flying Talon, Vindicta, whatever. You could buy Rapid Recharge, you don't really need to buy this. Sunless Wave if you need to shut down like a Yamato Pocket, etc. Very situational. Superior cooldown, you want to buy this on Dynamo every single game. You want this cooldown as fast as possible. Right now, the black hole is 215 seconds. With superior cooldown, it's all the way down to 160 seconds. Next up is superior duration. More duration for your singularity, your aura. I don't need to say much. And then Tank Buster. I've been experimenting with Tank Buster Dynamo for a while now, where you max your kinetic kinda early, and then you buy Tank Buster, because Tank Buster procs when you deal more than 165 damage, And then with max kinetic, you deal more than that. So you're able to nuke people with your kinetic. This is 500 damage for 1 kinetic. So not only do you do some damage with your knockups, but you also have a lot of utility with your black holes and arcane surge and your healing beam and stuff like that. Next item in tier 4 category is refresher. Everyone knows refresher dynamo. Black hole has a long cooldown. You pop refresher, you have another black hole, right? And then since you have superior cooldown, this has a lower cooldown once again from 300 seconds to 225 seconds. Next item, you could also buy Scourge. Scourge is really good if you have a teammate that you want to put it on, or even yourself, because it gives 40 spirit resist. You can put this on a teammate and he jumps in. You could even put this on yourself, because for some reason it works while you are in your 2. I don't know why it does this, but it does. So you can damage people while you're in your 2, for example, as well. And then you could buy Curse if you want to shut down another hero. And that's about it for items. And I hope you like the explanation of every item. So next up I want to talk about counterplay and who kind of counters Dynamo and what Dynamo counters, right? So Dynamo gets shut down very easily by people that can hardlock him and stun him, right? Since Dynamo doesn't really have a lot of utility, so any character that can 1v1 Dynamo, like let's say Dynamo is weak against any hero that can 1v1 him, like Haze can one-shot Dynamo, Geist can kill him quite easily, Pocket can kill him quite easily, Wraith can kill him, Warden can kill him, Viper can kill him very easily, Holiday if she lassos you. Like he's very weak. He can't really fight by himself. You need teammates with him. And then some items that counter. Knockdown counters Dynamo. Curse counters Dynamo. Silence counters Dynamo because you can't use your 2. Slowing Hex counters him because he can't use his 2 again, so he has no way of like living or like dodging anything. And the way you can counter this is, let's say you see someone jumping you with Slowing Hex. You can kind of dodge the Slowing Hex ability with your 2. In general, when you play Dynamo, the way you counter this is to not be on your own. You want to play around your teammates. You don't really want to be wandering alone most of the time. You want to play safe and play around your team. That's kind of how you counter all of these heroes. Because all of these heroes are very strong on sideline. Warden is strong on sideline, Wraith is good on sideline, Pocket will nuke you on sideline, Mirage will kill you on sideline, Geist will kill you on sideline. You never want to sideline on Dynamo most of the time. Haze will kill you as well. Infernus as well. Like any hero will literally just kill you on the sideline and you can't really do anything about it. Next up I want to talk about some mechanics for Dynamo. And there's not really a lot of mechanics for Dynamo like hidden tech. It's quite simple mechanics. The first one is dodge roll into kinetic into melee. The combo is basically you do a roll into kinetic into punch. Right? You can get parried for sure, but when you dodge into kinetic, you are kind of like canceling your animation, because if you do your thing, you're kind of standing still. But if you roll into kinetic, you go far forwards while like the animation basically gets cancelled, so you can be more active and you can do more stuff. That's literally all there is to Dynamo when it comes to this one in terms of like tech. So I want to talk about quantum entanglement and like the amount of tech you can do with this ability. A lot of people don't know this, but you can grab teammates through walls with this. So one good example is, let's say you're pushing Blue Walker, right? And your teammates are here. Your teammate can go into this closet here, and you as a Dynamo can basically tell your teammate go on the closet, and you can be on this side and you can grab your teammate through the wall and they're safe, right? Not a lot of people know this, but there's a lot of these spots on the map, and it's kind of like up to you to find all of these spots. I've done some experimentation on like a bunch of different spots on the map, but one that I really like doing is sometimes there's fights on the shop underground here, and your teammates might be fighting and they're probably losing the fight sometimes. And let's say you're above, you can grab your teammates from below and put them on top if they're losing the fight or something. There's been scenarios where, like, let's say a teammate is getting chased from the urn and I'm like pathing from this side, from the tower or whatever, because the urn fight was bad, and my team is getting chased, is going underground, and then I quantum him, then it's fine, and then he's dipping. So like a good example. There's a lot of spots like this on the map, and it's kind of like hard to show them all off. Another thing I want to talk about as well is common Dynamo mistakes. It's literally forcing fights when you don't have Black Hole. It's very stupid. You will lose a lot of the fights if you don't have Black Hole. Your win con is literally playing around black hole. If you don't have black hole, don't take stupid fights. If you do have black hole, you can play like an idiot.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
That's about it. And play around your teammates, please. Don't go wandering alone like a dumb Dynamo player, and you will get killed by every side laner in the game. So lastly, I want to go over a game that I played. Where I play against Sanya Sniper and Sanya and Crow and some other gamers. E6 average, and I want to go over the game and explain my laning phase and everything that I do. So I hope you understand a little bit more on how to lane. So this lane is against Kree and Sanya Sniper. Sanya Sniper is a really good player. He's top 4 or something, or 5 on the leaderboard right now. So just look at my positioning and where I'm positioning in general, and you will kind of understand. So here I'm kind of taking an aggressive approach on the Wraith here, because she can't really approach me with kinetic pulls. I'm not scared. I'm trying to play kind of aggressively. They don't even want to focus on the wave. Like every time I get pushed here, I just back off, because I don't really win fights against Calico. Like technically we should lose against Wraith Calico, which we will do, like I said. I'm taking a lot of bad trades here, which I shouldn't be doing, but that's why it's a good example of what not to do. You should not take trades like this. You should kind of just focus on the wave. Here I'm kind of just shooting wave again. They have a lot of poke, by the way, with Wraith cards and the Calico bombs. So now I'm just shooting creeps again, trying to sustain, trying to not take too much poke. Using my healing aura here to heal my teammate. And I'm buying extra regen in the lane so I don't die. So actually I buy healing right here. And I'm just gonna chill here with healing right and heal up. Then I'm just focusing on creeps, healing. Not really caring that much. Not really trying to fight anything here. Just trying to take creeps. So at 2 minutes, boxes spawn. So since boxes spawn, we're kind of gonna prioritize boxes. Always look to kill the healing creep first, because you know they heal the enemy. And we're not really trying to fight here. In general, it's just bad fighting these players. Stomp has no range, so I kind of misplay there. Doing the creeps, just chilling and farming. There's nothing really we can do. Dynamo's very weak in lane, like I said. Doing boxes in between waves to get some extra income. Once again, I'm shooting creeps. I'm not really caring about the fight that my teammate is taking. Maybe I will, because he's winning actually. Yeah. You kind of want to play around your teammate. If your teammate is winning the fight, then you join him. And if not, you just kind of like leave him alone. Unless someone is inting, right? Then we're doing creeps. Here I'll buy monster runs to shove the wave faster, because our wave clear is kind of bad. So I'm just going to focus on the wave here, clearing the wave as fast as possible. After this wave now, there's not really much for us to do, so I'm just going to go do boxes. I think I might go underground here, I'm not really sure. Right now I'm trying to take their boxes. Here I'm going underground to check if they did their boxes. Calico already did their boxes, I'm just going to go back again. Then I'm probably going to check on top. Yeah. Checking on top, taking their boxes once again. I'm going to go back to lane, because my wave is kind of like scuffed right now. Pocket has been holding my wave. So there's going to be a full wave for me here, and the enemy team is going to go back again. Now I'm kind of just saving for rescue beam, so we can like actually sustain and take fights. Without rescue beam, we're kind of just like not going to be able to play the game. Here we know that Calico is missing, so we're taking a more aggressive approach. Once again, just clearing wave, playing very passive. Now I have black hole. I'm just gonna leave this guy. Not really care. Calico jumps, he gets parried. This was a bit of an overkill, but we just kill her. Technically, I shouldn't black hole here, because she has no ulti. Here I'm just trying to get a pick on this Wraith to pressure her. Doesn't really work out, but it's fine. Now I'm gonna go back, buy rescue beam, and heal my pocket. And then heal with rejuvenating aura.
Stay safe out there.
Now my pocket is getting healed for a shit ton of HP. I'm healing for a lot as well, and then I'm regening even more, so we're basically back to full HP, and the lane is like very in our favor right now. The one thing that you have to worry about right now is if you look at our lane, we have Dynamo with no ulti and Pocket with no ulti. They are gonna have Calico ulti online and Wraith ulti online. So me as a Dynamo, I'm gonna play around my Pocket in case the Wraith tosses out the Wraith ulti, because I can dodge the Wraith ulti for my teammate and myself. Here I'm gonna beam my Pocket away from the Calico leap, so we dodge the ult, or like the damage. Now we're just gonna pressure tower because there's no boxes to do. Here I see this guy overextending, trying to capitalize on that with my knock-up. If that knock-up hits, we kill this guy 100%. You're shooting wave, not really interacting with them, unless my teammate is doing some good damage on them. Still looking for my teammates, because you never know. They might jump, they might Wraith ult, anything can happen. Still looking. This guy gets parried, he gets shit on. Good play on my teammate, and we're gonna shove the wave and probably pressure the tower, because they're one down. Trying to capitalize on this pick here. Just gonna punch. I get parried by Swain, he dies for it. Being my teammate again, getting a lot of damage on the tower. Calico's back again. He's gonna play aggressive because we're under his tower. We're just gonna go back for it because both of them have speed. The Wraith is speeding back to the tower now. He's fast stepping, so it's not really much we can do. Because we get fast step around 5 minutes ish. Here I bought Enchanter's Emblem, Spirit Resist, and cooldown reduction, Spirit Power, etc, etc. It's good in this lane because this guy deals a lot of Spirit, this guy deals a lot of Spirit with cards. It's good in getting that extra Spirit Resist. And that extra cooldown for my healing aura and my ulti. Here I'm playing a bit more aggressive because I know I can dodge this Wraith ulti with my Quantum and my Beam. So even if this Wraith jumps us, it doesn't really matter. Calico is completely missing now, so we just take this tower for free. And then we just back off. There's no reason to fight this anymore. My Pocket is chasing. I get pushed by a haze. I think my Pocket actually wins this. It's just going super aggro. I think he dies here, I'm not really sure. Now he wins, actually. Let me just go back to buying. Probably gonna pick up Arcane Surge here.
If you like that,
Yep.
I got some other stuff to
I'm picking up Arcane Surge because I see there's a big fight happening on mid lane. So I pick up Arcane Surge for this simple reason that I want to get this extra range for my black hole. Here I'm hiding, I'm not really showing myself. I'm trying to go behind them now, so they don't know that I'm here. Trying to get like an unexpected approach. Sadly, there's a haze that sees me and I get eaten. I could actually press 2 into the floor and black hole 3 of them, but I misplayed. So we end up dying. I end up dying for this. In hindsight, I should just press 2 on the floor and then black hole, and then I get all 3 of them instead of going this way. But misplays happen, and everyone does it. Now I'm going back to the lane to shove the wave. Just shoving the wave. Once I shove the wave, I go back. Right now, I have no black hole, so I have nothing to really do. As you guys can see, I am on the yellow lane, and I'm gonna rotate for buffs, because buff spawns at 10 minutes, so I'm gonna secure it. And we're gonna pick this Calico up as well, I think. No. He's gonna get away. My Calvin is fighting for some reason. I don't know why he is, but... We're still hovering around this area because buff spawns in 5 seconds. So we're gonna play around buff. We're just chilling here until buff spawns. Buff is secured. I'm just gonna go fix the wave because I have nothing else to do. And while this is happening, when I'm clearing the wave, my teammates should come to me so I can go pick up the urn. Right now, I am kind of useless. I have nothing else to do on the map. I'm just picking up Urn. That's why I want to play around yellow. Because Urn always spawns at yellow at 10 minutes. So, I went to the bridge to fight with my team for Urn. I mean, for buffs. If there's no one there, you don't really care. But you want to take space on the side that has Urn. So you can pick it up for free. Or like, not really for free, but so you have priority on Urn. Then you want to run the Urn as Dynamo. Or like any support in general, you want to run Urn. Because what else are you supposed to do? You're not really supposed to farm. You're not really supposed to do anything. Other than playing around your utility. So now I'm playing very slow. Because I see 4 people on the map. Right? So I'm playing very passive. I don't really care. Just playing slow. Just chilling until my teammate rotates. I don't need to do that much. Dropping Urn to interrupt this guy. Picking up Urn again, just so I could use my knock-up. Playing very slow and patient. Using my knock-ups. Dropping Urn from time to time. Picking it up again after kinetic. I see that everyone is fighting on the left side, so I'm just running for it. I can't really see anyone going. I just get this for free. Then I get a black hole here, I think. Nah, we just kill them. I don't have a black hole. But we just kill them for free here, because I land knockups. Using my rescue beam to heal. And this fight is basically won. So my entire team is here, and I played slow and patient. Now we're just gonna take the walker, because they overstacked, and there's 3 dead. And we see people on the map. Shiv is mid. So there's basically only 1 guy that can contest, and we're 4 people, so we just take this. Our waves are good. Now I'm probably gonna pick up superior cooldown. I'm not really sure what I'm picking up here. Oh yeah, actually I'm rushing to the other lane here to kill his ace that is doing the tower. Technically I should not black hole this guy, but I'm just like fuck it. Calico swaps him into the tower, I don't know why, but it's fine I guess. As you can see, the cooldown is like crazy long, 180 seconds now. Now we're just shoving wave again. So you're not really supposed to farm on Dynamo, you're kind of just supposed to fix waves. And play for your black hole. Once you have black hole, you can look for stuff on the map. Otherwise, just fix waves and just chill. Yeah, here I'm getting superior cooldown and sprint boots. And range. And extra charge, I don't know what I bought even, but superior cooldown at least, and sprint boots. Sprint boots is just because I want to move around the map a little bit more. And then superior cooldown for my ulti and my everything that I have basically. If you look at my skill order, I max my kinetic pulse early. 1 point into rejuvenating, 1 point into quantum, and then I'm trying to get 2 points into my singularity because of the duration and the range, and then I'm gonna max my my rejuvenating aura afterwards, after I max my 1. Because it's just kind of how I like playing Dynamo. I just like having early game damage, so I can like actually fight people without being completely useless early game. Then later I'm kind of transitioning. Then later I'm kind of transitioning into like an alt bot with rejuvenating aura. Here I can see my pocket is kind of struggling, so I'm trying to help him. Taking damage on them, just playing around the pocket, killing him. Kind of playing slow and patient, just looking for any opportunity. I was saving my beam there in case Mo had eat, but he didn't. Playing a bit aggressive here. Just chilling, vibing. So I want to clear the wave again, because I want to go left side of the map here. Because I know Urn spawns on green. Just pressuring this Viscous to make him back off. Now I'm rotating to Urn and buffs, because it spawns at 15 minutes. That's weird. Just trying to take space here. Buffs and Urn is up very soon. Our waves are good. Mo has to go fix his wave right now. Right? So I'm kind of chilling here alone on blue. Urn is gonna spawn here. Or on green rather. It's supposed to be green, I think. Right? So I'm just chilling here alone. I know it's not like I know it's safe. Gonna ask for help with Pocket. I think I asked Pocket to come help me here. Clearing the wave. But yeah, as you can see on the map movement, I'm kind of just like hovering between lanes and looking for my teammates if they're doing mistakes or anything stupid so I can help them. Then anyone who voted for urns, objectives, etc, etc.
If you need anything
Here I pick up Warstone for the mobility and the fact that I'm able to like dodge the Krill. If he's trying to eat me, I can dodge Wraith. There's a lot of stuff here I can dodge, and also Warpstone into Black Hole is very good.
Going to shop.
Doing urn. Pocket is gonna go fix this wave. There's 3 people mid right now of the enemy team. Only 2 here. So I think my Paradox and my Yamato is gonna play aggressive here to give me space. I'm very sure. Yeah, they use Wraith ult here, which is really good. There's only 2 people here. The rest of them are gonna try and take mid here. So I'm seeing this. I see this instantly, so I'm just gonna start running to it. Because I have Black Hole. Like, if I didn't have Black Hole, I would probably run, but I wouldn't be like as stressed about it, because now we can probably just kill them. I asked my Yamato to come too. So since I have Black Hole, I can play like this, and I can just catch them for free because they're trying to take Walker. Get double Black Hole here, and we kill both of them. So we basically killed 2 people. We got urn for free, we got buffs for free. Just because I'm rotating around the map perfectly, I'm taking space. Now we're gonna force mid, I think. Because they have nothing to contest. They have no Fiscus. 2 of them are dead, and they have no ultimates to contest. So this mid boss is basically free. I think I called this mid boss as well. But this mid is free because I have nothing to contest with. The guys is fixing the waves, and my teammates are basically just chilling here. Right. We could have actually lost this. I don't know why Mo is eating, but Mo almost stole this, but it's free basically because they have nothing to contest with. My Wraith is split pushing while all of this is happening. He almost got Walker. I mean, that's their Wraith, I mean. They get the Walker, but we get to defend this Walker as well. So it's a good trade. We lose 1 Walker, but we get the rejuve. So it's a good trade, and we can just start pressuring. So here I'm asking my Calvin and my Yamato to come push with me, because there's no one really on the map, so we get this Walker for free.
Thanks.
Technically, my Yamato should rotate instantly, but he's farming for some reason. Ace is rotating to me. I'm just playing this Veil here. I'm slept here. I'm gonna play around Calvin. Get beamed out. It's fine. It's playing slow. Get knock up on this guy. My Yamato's here. I'm gonna chase it with my teammates. That's a good dome by my Calvin. We end up killing this guy probably. Maybe not. It's a lot of people here. This is a bad fight. I'm just gonna dip.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm just dipping here. We're all just kind of split. My Yamato, I mean my guys is kind of farming. My Pocket is kind of farming. We're just kind of chilling until something happens. Just trying to fight with them. Fighting. Looking for my team. Giving my Viscous. Here, my ulti is kind of getting... I still have ulti, so I'm just playing slow. Got a Black Hole here. 3 people. I'm always hitting me, but it's completely fine. I will live here, I think. Yeah. And then we basically take the Walker for this, because we killed 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. So we get both Walkers, essentially, for this. If you look at the map as well, or like on the time, it's 19:30, so mid, not mid, but buffs should be up soon. So I'm gonna rotate now, rotating to the buffs because they spawn. I'm gonna go here because I want to shove the wave. I want to look for the Walker here as well. So we're gonna try and get Walker and then just get the buffs and earn afterwards. Yeah, this is very bad, very bad. But when I'm like living this anyways, because I have Warpstone, right? I can just dodge. Kind of just chilling. not really playing super aggressive. As you can see, people are gonna fight for this urn every time. That's why we're on this side right now. It's kind of like, yes, they're walkers here, but people are really just fighting for the urn. Gonna try and get the urn here. I see more people running from us. I'm just chilling. Playing slow, dodging the viscous stun with the 2. Playing in the back here. Just vibing. Trying to look for stomps on the enemy. Beaming my VMO to end because there was a bunch of people in here. Just playing in the back, stomping, healing. It's kind of how you play Dynamo. You play like very passive and slow until shit starts happening. You want to save your 2, you want to save your beam until stuff happens, right? I was waiting for Trill ulti, I was waiting for Wraith ulti, I was waiting for any utility to be used. You can even dodge Shiv ulti if you're quick enough. You can warp stone into 2 and dodge Shiv ulti for your teammates. So in general, with Dynamo, you kind of want to play in the back and use your kinetic pulse and just chill. Here I'm just running Urn because they're probably too focused on something else. I saw them on the map. So I just ran Urn and did it for free. I want to go back and look at this actually and to like explain a bit more. So if you look at the map here, Calico and Haze is being shown on the map for me. And I see 2 people here and there's 2 dead. That means the urn is basically free, so I'm just sprinting for it. I see 2 here and I see 2 here. That's like my biggest clue to just run. They have no time to contest me. There's no way they contest me. So I get this for free. And since I'm Dynamo, I can just get out. Because I have Warp Stone and I have my Quantum. Like that, there's no way they catch me here. I just escape for free. Haze might look for me here, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Because Calvin is hovering me. I'm just gonna fight this guy now, because my Calvin is with me. I could have Black Hole her, but it's whatever. Now my entire team is here again. Okay, Mo's just eating me for no reason. So whatever. I'm trying to help my Yamato because he was getting pushed. And I'm zipping onto a knock-up, and this guy should die because I knock-up. No, he doesn't die. Unlucky. Once again, I have Black Hole. I'm playing very slow and patient. Got a swap on this guy. He's dead. And in general, this is kind of just how you want to play Dynamo. You just want to play like a chill guy, chill in the back, kind of not show yourself. Like right now, I'm hiding because I don't want to show them where I am, because I want to get like a hidden Black Hole. I don't really want to show where I am because they know I have Black Hole, right? If they decided to engage, it would be free basically. I'm playing very slow once again. I'm not really doing much. I'm just standing here, waiting for the perfect opportunity. I see 3 people here. I just Black Hole. We get 2 for free. Bunch of people are dying. It's a good Black Hole. We get 1 kill for it. Using my healing aura for my teammates again. Calico's in the back here. Good no on my Kelvin. We just kill this guy. That's why you max your 1, by the way. I do like a lot of damage with my kinetic pulse. Hitting this guy because he got Ray faulted. Right here, I think I tried to Warp Stone, help my guy in the base, and then use my 2, but I messed up. I wasn't close enough. And we just heal them up to full HP basically again. Now we're gonna back off because we dropped Patron and they're all respawning with ultis, and we have no ultis to really contest them. If we had ultis, we would probably fight them again, but there's no point. So we're just gonna back off. I think right here we're just gonna run out and super split. I have no Black Hole. I bought Refresher actually, but I'm kind of just getting jumped at by a lot of people. And yeah, I think we lose this fight too. Not really sure. This fight is just bad. Yeah, in general, that's just how you want to play Calvin. In general, that's just kind of how you want to play Dynamo. You just want to play slow, patient, chill, play patiently for your Black Holes, rotate for objectives. That's basically it. Let's look at the final fight here before we end the game. Mess about Warstone here, but it's fine. Right here, I'm just looking for their back line because I have Black Hole and Refresher. There's not really, I don't really need to be afraid. Warstoning, getting Black Hole on this Haze here. It gets cubed, but it's fine. I'm refreshing and I'm Black Holing their Haze again because she's ulting. I don't really care. We're just gonna end the game regardless because we dropped Creator earlier. I don't really care. I'm just gonna solo Black Hole this guy. It's 2 people left and we end the game from there. 2 deaths, a lot of assists, some decent healing in general, playing around my team. But yeah, that's about everything when it comes to Dynamo. But yeah, that's everything I can teach you about Dynamo. And I hope you enjoy the video.
Translocated.